Hello, everyone. My name is Rashida Muhammad. I am an MBA candidate at the Clark Atlanta University School of Business Administration, and I'm here to present to you how to navigate your business school resources during your job search. More specifically, how to navigate the National Black MBA Association's website. Before we begin, I want to give a brief overview of the topics that we're going to discuss during this presentation. First, we'll start with what is your plan? This is a quick self-reflection activity to give you a chance to breathe before we get into the National Black MBA's website and the job search. You want to have a plan, create a plan so that you can stick to it and make adjustments as needed. Then we'll talk about navigating your 2 years and what that looks like for you during your program. Now, I understand for Masters of Accounting students, this may look a little different. However, you can still use it. The same rules apply. So this is navigating your time in the program. Then we'll go to the National Black MBA Association's website so that you can see what the members side of the website looks like. Get a look at their job board and the postings and other resources that the National Black MBA Association offers to students and professionals. And then we'll wrap up with additional resources for your job search. Before we get started, take a minute, pause the screen if you need to, and dedicate 1 minute to 5 minutes to think about your plan. Keeping in mind graduation, take a few minutes to think about your immediate plans for the MBA program or the Masters of Accounting program. Have you thought about it? Very good. So you guessed it. The first step in this is making a plan with flexibility. And I say make a plan with flexibility because sometimes things do not go according to plan and we have to be agile. We have to be able to adjust quickly. So we want to use the National Black MBA Association Conference app and website to look at the exhibitors and who will be at the conference. So I attended a conference last year prior to attending the National Black MBA Conference, and it was sponsored by Georgia Power. And Georgia Power, in partnership with the National Black MBA, provided insight on ways to prepare for the National Black MBA Conference. And the second step was to make a plan. Simple. So once you've created your plan, you're looking at your A-list companies and your B-list companies. Your A-list companies are your star companies that you want to apply for. These are companies you wouldn't mind seeing yourself at for the next couple of years and companies that you're comfortable and you recognize. Your B-list companies, these are companies for your backup plan. These are the companies that you know, all right, my list A didn't work out, but I still have my list B and I've applied to my list B as well. So you also want to do your company research. Look at what aligns you best with this company, or what are some things that you can learn from this company, which is why I say make your plan with flexibility. There are also opportunities to connect with the company before the conference, leading up to the conference, so that you've already created some level of rapport with recruiters. Navigating your 2 years in the program. And again, for my accounting students, this may be different. This is just a suggestion of some of the milestones that you should be making by the end of your year 1, by the end of your summer program, and by the end of year 2. So you want to complete all of your coursework. That is certainly the idea because, again, we're keeping graduation in mind once we attend our National Black MBA Association, as well as our program. So you complete all your coursework, and then in the fall semester of year 1, it aligns with the National Black MBA Conference, and luckily it is going to be hosted in Atlanta this year. So we hope to see you there. So the goal at the end of year 1 is to have established an internship or an opportunity to gain additional work experience to prepare you for graduation. So over your summer, you're going to gain some work experience. Complete a fellowship, complete an internship or an externship to really get familiar with what you may be doing post-graduation. And then year 2, you're completing the rest of your core coursework and then also getting some electives completed. And then the goal is always graduation, but an even better goal is to graduate with an offer. So here is navigating your 2 years in practice. These are the exact steps that I followed during my MBA program to secure a job offer by graduation. It sounds pretty simple, but I had a plan. Over the summer, prior to beginning the fall semester of the MBA program in 2020, we have to keep in mind that this was during the height of the pandemic. So I did a lot of pivoting during that time frame. I met with Dr. Jester George, and I was so eager and excited to start the program that I wanted to complete it in under 18 months. It is ambitious, and I'm quite sure it can be done. So I asked about taking inter-semester courses. I asked about summer sessions and how that would work in the state of Georgia. And while Dr. Jester George listened to my enthusiasm, she said, "We like to encourage our students to complete an internship over the summer." So I took that piece of advice and I kept it. I put it on my mental sticky note board, and I remembered that when I began the program in the fall of 2020. So I attended the MBA launch program like many of you, and also completed a case study. So the MBA launch program, it helps you to refresh some of your courses and some of your core responsibilities being a student. We understand that your undergraduate experience may have been a little different, and the MBA launch program is to prepare you for MBA level coursework. So with that, I also completed a case study with my team, which prepared me for something later on in the program. In the fall of 2020 of that first year, I also attended the virtual session of the National Black MBA Conference that September. I interviewed with 3 companies. Remember the list we talked about? Your A-list company and your B-list companies? Well, I applied. So I knew if I wanted to stay in Atlanta, my B-list company was Home Depot. And I say B-list because the plan was to make my way back home to Buffalo, New York. So Home Depot was the safe interview for me. I applied and I got an interview. So I did. And then I also interviewed with M&T Bank. M&T Bank was part of the A-list company because the goal was to get back home. M&T Bank is a bank that is native to Western New York. And I'm from Western New York, so the goal was to get back there. Interviewed with them. Bank of America was my wild card interview. And Bank of America was the only company to call me back. And I was offered a role to start an internship over the summer, part of the 2021 cohort of the Strategy and Management program. Exciting, right? So the goal, the milestones I spoke about in navigating your 2 years, they were completed. In that first year, fall semester, I completed my core coursework. I attended the National Black MBA Conference as well as other virtual fairs or the virtual career fairs that year. And I secured an internship for my summer. So I was set. Spring semester of my first year, completed the rest of my core courses. And then by the summertime, I worked for Bank of America as a strategy and management analyst. So when I returned in the fall of my second year and final year of the MBA program, I received a full-time offer of employment after graduation from Bank of America. That was wonderful. But also in the fall, I was afforded the opportunity to attend the National Black MBA Conference for a second year, this time in person in Chicago, and I competed in a case competition, which also prepared me. Now, the offer from Bank of America before the case competition was amazing. It was wonderful. And I'm going to share something personal. After the case competition, I got a phone call from Bank of America. Now, the case competition, my team took home first place for the School of Business for Clark Atlanta University. And the same day, I got a phone call from Bank of America offering better benefits. So the spring where we currently are, I am on track to complete my MBA. And then after graduation, I'll be working for Bank of America full time. So these are the steps that I took in order to secure that job offer. I stayed present, I stayed active, and I went out to seek opportunities that would improve me. So we're at the best part. We are going to navigate the National Black MBA website, and we're going to look at the membership portion of it. And then if you like, we can help you register for membership. But before we do that, make sure you pay attention to some save the dates. On Tuesday, April 6th, For members only, the National Black MBA is holding a virtual career fair. Now, this is an opportunity for you to meet with recruiters, to interview with recruiters, and get a chance to land those job offers. So this is a very important date. Another or a couple of other important dates for you to remember is Tuesday, September 27th through October 1st this year. The National Black MBA Association is hosting their conference here in Atlanta, Georgia. That's exciting. So now, without further ado, we're going to go to the National Black MBA website. And if you're unfamiliar with the web, it is National Black or nbmbaa.org. And then once you log in, well, this will show you the regular siting for the National Black MBA website. And it shows the 44th Annual Conference and Exposition will be here September 27th through the October 1st. This is wonderful. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and log in as a member. So the things look very different on the membership side. You're open to other resources. So you have your resources here, your Career Success Network, Webinar Academy, professional training and certification, scholarships. And this is what we're here for, right? We want a job. So I'm going to show you that. We'll find a job. So once you click on this, it's going to take you to a job search engine, similar to LinkedIn, but these are also catered towards for your benefit. So you're going to your job seeker, and we're going to look for some keywords. And then let's say I want to stay in Georgia. Okay. So some keywords, let's say analyst. So there are quite a few positions that are as recent as a week ago here in Atlanta, Alpharetta, Georgia. We have some from Verizon, Merkle, McKesson, CBRE, and plenty of places, Deloitte, Verizon. There are so many opportunities for you here. And there's a wealth of knowledge. So why not become a member? So something that I had also done was I received a mentor. So they have mentor spaces as well, where you can sign up for a mentor. Oh, I guess they got rid of it. That's okay. But you can also do a professional training and certifications. So these are opportunities to get PMP and CAPM certified and look into your project management certifications. There's just a wealth of knowledge for you here. And I want you to succeed and I want to see you do well. So what we'll do is we'll go back to the job search, because I know, again, you're thinking, Rashida, why are you showing me this? I'm showing you the perks of being a National Black MBA member. So just alone, there are over 20,000 job listings and 145 employers hiring. So they're looking for people like you. They're looking for people like me. And the opportunities are here. There are chances for you to have help with your resume writing, reference testing, and then a career learning center. There are ways for you to present. There are opportunities for you to develop your skills. So if you want to become a member, you can click membership, join today. And as a student, you are entitled to a discounted membership fee. So you are a future professional. You're a student. Well, these are for high school students. So there are opportunities for undergraduate students and graduate students. So it's $45 annually. And these are all the perks that you get. If you are currently enrolled, this is for you. And then a young professional after you graduate, an entrepreneur, and so on and so forth. So again, these are opportunities for you to succeed. The National Black MBA Association and Clark Atlanta University have a strong history. And it's wonderful if students like us are able to support and benefit from the resources that the National Black MBA Association offers. So with your graduate enrollment and your graduate fee, you're getting access to the NBA Career Success Network, the graduate case competition that I spoke about earlier, plenty of scholarship opportunities. I've been afforded a scholarship each semester every year that I've attended Clark Atlanta University, courtesy of the National Black MBA Atlanta chapter, and then also professional development and conference and career fair registration discount. The Scale Up Pitch Challenge, Black Think events. There's just a wealth of information and opportunities for you to improve upon yourself. So these are wonderful tactics and wonderful skills to have. So if you have any questions, feel free to either contact the National Black MBA Association or find me. So once again, please be sure to attend these 2 events if you are able to. And then I'll also show information about the Spring 2022 Virtual Career Fair. There is an opportunity for us to make sure we RSVP so that they know we're coming or you're coming. And it's from noon until 4 on Wednesday, April 6th. So try to make your best effort to attend. Okay. And then there was one more, registration for a National Black MBA conference. That is, I believe registration opens in May. So right around graduation, which is wonderful. So just in time. So if we have any questions, feel free to contact me. I will share my contact information later on in the slide, and then also provide you with some additional resources. So make sure you make a plan. Make sure you're looking into your A-list and B-list companies and researching them. You don't want to go into an interview blind. Make sure that you join National Black MBA Association if you can, and good luck. These are some additional resources for you, and this is my contact information. You may follow me or find me on LinkedIn. I am on LinkedIn, and I have 2 email addresses, my student email and then my personal email at the bottom, as well as my telephone number, so we can stay connected if you need any additional help. And then some additional resources for you. Make sure you use LinkedIn. There's CAU Join Handshake, HBCU Connect, and Way Up. These are 4 websites that have truly made a difference in the way that I search for jobs or the way that jobs find me. During my time at Clark Atlanta University in the School of Business, I've completed 2 internships and 1 fellowship. And one of those fellowships, they found me on LinkedIn. So it's real. Make sure you network and make sure you sign up for these and cater your job search to the things that are in alignment with your plan. Thank you. I look forward to speaking with you all later.